everybody, and today I want to show you a concept that I've been working on, just kind of messing around with. I'm sure other people have been doing this. It's a fairly simple idea, but I haven't seen too many videos of fighters doing this. I'm assuming that's because you can't do this with small ships, and having a fighter that has auto cannons and stuff on it just isn't as fun. That's one of the flaws of this game. They need to either put auto, manually controlled weapons on large ships, or they're going to need, for fighter purposes, not turrets. Obviously you can take small ships and make turrets out of them and then use automatic fire from the side of your ship, but that's just hard to do. You have to have multiple people. It's just not as good, in my opinion. It's still cool for battle cruisers and stuff like that, but for a fighter, for something like this, all the weapons fire is automatic. You basically just outmaneuver anybody that you come across. I don't think that it would be very easy to destroy this ship. You're going to see why here in a second. This ship is pretty big. It's pretty low silhouette for what it is. And, I don't think you're going to be catching a whole lot of stuff if you're careful. Anyway, so this is not an engine. This ship does not use engines to move forward or to maneuver. It uses gravity. And as you can see, I have a lot of gyros, a lot of gravity, and I have 3 mass up the center and 3 mass around for 6 mass, I believe. I have quite a bit of reactors to make sure I have plenty of power. This is actually pretty fuel efficient. And then I have a lot of gyros as well, because maneuverability is the ship's aim. So I'm going to hop in and show you what this ship is capable of doing. So because I don't have any people to fight against at the moment, we're not going to be shooting at anything, but we are going to be driving it. So the way I have this set up is I have this control. I pop it on and it does all the work, basically. I just gotta steer. Now we're moving at an instant 106.3. Now you can go 108. I went 108. That's the fastest I've ever went in this game. But this ship is very, very maneuverable. It's actually spectacular. So I can maneuver around anything at pretty much max speed. I can practically, here, let's see where that ship is. This blue ship over here. Now, let's see if I don't hit it. Better go ahead and save. Let's see if I don't hit it, but you can very easily outdo your opponent. Oh, you're in front of me? Oh, now you're behind me. Where are you at? Oh, where are you at? Oh, yeah. What are they going to do? They would have to be in something as fast. And I'm going around this guy at almost max speed. It's pretty freaking crazy, and there's only forward motion. It says 27 G's of forward motion. Now it's with my dampeners on. Now my dampeners are off. Now I'm a little less steady, but I'm way faster. Now I like using dampeners. It uses more fuel, but you're actually it's a steady control. I can do some pretty crazy, nifty things. It's crazy. Like, you see UFO videos or something and you see like their instant power and like craziness and stuff. It's almost like they're mastering gravity, It's very, very cool. But this guy would be toast. There's nothing that this ship could do against this ship. Now think of crazy battles with gravity fighters. Everybody going this fast. Think of that. And this is all automatic weapons fire. These turrets are going to have to try to track whatever I'm going after. I don't know if a turret could track me rotating around this guy like this. And I'm just using gravity. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sticking it on the other side of him and just moving around him. And it's crazy. You can do this with pretty big ships. It's all a numbers game. You just need more components. It's very easy to overcome your mass with the current game mechanics. And it's awesome. I think it's a cool mechanic. I like it. I don't think they should take it out or nerf it. I don't think it's overpowered. I think it's just a cool, fun thing. If anything, make the speed possible speeds faster. Now, things you have to watch out for: high gravity fields. Anything that has a high gravity field is going to pull down on your mass of your ship. You have artificial mass, so you are going to be a target for anything that is going to pull you. The more G-force you have moving forward, the easier it's going to be to break away from those things. Oh, there, got a first collision. Now, another cool thing about the ship I'd like to show you is it does very well against collisions. I mean, you can see now that although I've lost my engines and I've lost half of my gravity generators, I could probably still control this thing. If you're careful, you can map out what side is what with these gravity generators, and you can reverse their pull and push, and you can even it out using the gravity. Here we go. Now, obviously I haven't mapped everything out perfectly. I don't have a left and a right side or nothing like that, but you get the gist of it. You could fairly, if you win the battle but you're damaged like this, or if you crash into something, you can correct it right in here at the control panel without building anything. Let's see about that. Now it's stable now. It's stable and it's still going fast. I mean, we're still going quick. We'll make it home. That's the thing. We're missing half our ship, flying perfectly fine, and we'll make it home. It's crazy. I don't know. What do you think? But one problem I have though is you're not gonna change when you're like this. You're reversing now. So these are reversing. They're negatively accelerating. So if you're not careful, it'll pull the wrong way. But it's all about skill. You have to master it, which I plan on doing. Just remember, these are push and pull on the mass. That's what they do. So it's just crazy to think of how fast I've been going compared to like how other people's ships would do. So anyways, thanks for watching. Oh, a quick note. I started that series and my lone survivor file got corrupted. And so now I don't have access to that file. And instead of restarting after all that time, I decided to just do other things, such as build, experiment with the game, maybe collaborate with some other players. I've been wanting to do a tournament-based, you bring in your creation and you dogfight it, or you put it up to the test on a test server. Meaning, I'll make a server with an arena or some sort of test. All you'll do is you'll message me with your craft, what your craft does. You don't have to show me a picture, you don't have to tell me, you just have to tell me the aim of your craft, what it does, what your goals are for it, and what you think it can do. And then I'll either have another player, let's say you pull in a fighter, I'll find somebody else the fighter, and I'll pair you guys against each other. Or let's say you bring in a miner, I'll bring somebody else with a miner in, if they have one, and I'll put you up to the test versus them. It's going to be a tournament type thing. You know, you versus somebody else, and all about your own creations. So I want to experiment with this being more possible in the future. I don't know. I think that we can, you know, we can import stuff no problem, I believe, so it shouldn't be an issue. You know, I could build up a few arena maps and stuff like that, and people could come in and they could fight. And I like dogfights in this game, but something I realized is unless you have a full asteroid field, or unless you have a lot of player-made stations and obstacles and tunnels and stuff, fighting doesn't last very long. You know, a dogfight might not last very long at all. You might hit them once and they're done. It's all about ship design. It's all about how you play, though. Like, two of these ships going against each other it'd be insane. I'm really excited to get somebody else to get in one of these and teach them how to fly it and fight against them. But you know, we shall see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Maybe get some subscribers. I understand I'm not the best YouTuber out there or nothing like that. I'm pretty new at it, but I enjoy it. I think it's pretty fun making concepts and just mess around. Space Engineers is awesome. So I did a series with Rift, and some stuff happened, and although I said I wasn't going to stop doing it, I stopped doing it. The game got really bad. Just really silly stuff, like the devs are just ruining it. It became pay to win, and I put some money in it and just tried it to see if it was worth the hype, and it really just wasn't. So I stopped recording it. I stopped doing it all together and just said, hey, I'm done with this. I found this game and some other really cool games, and I was inspired to join the player base, sharing what I made and maybe collaborating with other players just for fun. So anyways, if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to request some videos for me to do on any game, especially Space Engineers, just let me know. We'll see what happens. Thank you.